Glaciers are Alaska's #1 attraction. That's according to Visit Anchorage. But they're slowly disappearing across the state, and the impacts are being felt in the southeast. In part 2 of our Glacier series, KTVA 11's Alexis Fernandez takes us to Juneau to see what's happening at Mendenhall Glacier.
Yeah, our house.
Juneau local Don Habiger knows what it's like to live near a glacier.
It's gorgeous. Look at the mountains, look at the river.
He says things have been peaceful up until 2011.
Our youngest son was due to get married on a Friday. I believe the event took place on a Wednesday. We had planned to have that groom's dinner in our yard, and the 2 days before, water was coming up.
A surge of water released from an ice dam at Mendenhall Glacier flowed downstream and spilled onto yards, including Habiger's.
At the most severe event that we've had, water was right about here on our porch. It does not get into the house at that level, but it's severe nonetheless.
The outburst flood took Juneau by surprise.
They told us not to worry about the river. It'll never get that high. They've been wrong.
There was minor damage, but the day wasn't ruined.
It recedes just about as fast as it comes up, and we still had the groom's dinner here because we had relatives available. They cleaned out the yard, all the debris, and we had a great time.
From here, we're closer because that trail starts back a little bit.
Because of this, a team at the University of Alaska Southeast now provides warnings.
It's gotten a little bit easier in some ways.
Dr. Jason Amundsen, a professor of geophysics at UAS, has been monitoring Mendenhall Glacier. He says in the past 4 years, there's been 3 outburst floods, the most recent in 2014.
Anytime you have a glacier advance or retreat, you have a potential to start developing outburst floods. And what has happened at Mendenhall.
Mendenhall is a 12-mile-long maritime glacier, meaning it's close to the ocean. It's slowly breaking into a lake, which it created in the 50s.
The glacier was out basically past this peninsula on the left.
It's retreated about 3 miles and is melting by a couple hundred feet every year. Amundsen says it's tricky to say why it's disappearing, but could be because of less snowfall, warmer weather, and the interaction with the lake.
It's such an easy place to observe change, and not only how the glacier has changed, but it's to see how the glacier interacts with the ecosystem.
Mendenhall is one of the main attractions in Juneau. More than 500,000 people visit each year. It's a special place for locals, too.
An incredible place, right? I mean, there's no place like this.
Who are adjusting to the new view.
The glacier was just probably right there by the snow line, right there. It is straight up really high.
Yeah, I've seen the whole thing change.
It is sad, yeah. I mean, that's one of our big landmarks here in town.
You can see where the water came in.
Back at Habiger's house, he's not taking any chances.
I now have sandbags located where I used to have firewood.
But there's no plans to move for now.
We'll adopt that pioneering spirit and adjust as it comes in.
Alexis Fernandez, KTVA 11 News.
Although Mendenhall is disappearing, local tour companies are still going strong, but have had to make adjustments. The lake is also a popular recreation area for locals all year round.